Hello, welcome to Two Stupid Girls. I'm Annie.
And I'm Ariel.
Yes. And we're here to talk about why school is fucking stupid.
Ooh, yes, it's definitely the most stupid thing because, you're supposed to learn, but, you don't actually learn anything useful.
Completely agree. Most of the stuff we learn is completely obsolete that we won't use ever.
Why the heck do I need to know what a cold front is? I don't care. It's going to be cold tomorrow and it's going to snow. That's all I care about. I don't care about a freaking cold front.
And also, there's ridiculous rules. It's basically prison. You have set eating times. You have to ask to go to the bathroom, and you actually you're forced to work. And yeah, and then it also that decides your future. Why does that decide your future?
Also, they should teach us, actually useful things. They should teach you literally stuff like how to do taxes and how to do laundry and how to cook a hamburger instead of freaking calculus, because no one's going to use calculus, but people need to do their taxes.
Well, there are cooking classes, but I doubt that any of them teach you anything that's actually memorable, like recipes that you would actually remember.
And also, 80% of everyone that ever goes to school will not take a cooking class, so that's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Then also, I just gotta go on a rant about language arts. Why? Why do you have to put the fucking punctuation after the parentheses? Why?
It's
Why?
so dumb. And also, why does spelling even matter? What the heck? As long as they know what you mean, it should be okay. But frickin' spelling, so you have to frickin' memorize how to spell stupid words that don't sound like they should be spelled, like mosquito,
Or muscle. Or scissors.
skizzers, muscle.
Yes, exactly. And then, also rude, you could easily spell that with two O's, but then there's also another word that has two O's called rude, but nobody uses that word because it means, freaking, it's in a church or something, and nobody ever talks about that.
But freaking spelling shouldn't matter as long as they know what you mean. Come on.
Yeah, same with, advanced, diction or whatever, advanced word choice. That's ridiculous. Why are there so many words that mean the same thing?
Yeah, let's talk the word run. You can have run, sprint, jog, saunter, or the word happy. Wow.
Happy, gleeful, glad. There's joyous. There's so many different. Why? Why? And they all have slightly different meanings, and there's no point.
Yep, and let's talk school food. Wow.
The school food, I've gotten food poisoning from it twice because the chicken wasn't cooked, and I was so hungry that I had to eat a little tiny bits of it, and I still got horrendous food poisoning. Also, I once had corn that was fucking expired, and I could smell it while I was a foot away from it, and then one guy had beans and held it over our moderator's head, and he said the beans aren't coming out.
That's really great. And let's talk milk. The school milk. Milk isn't that hard. Get the little boxes of milk, get a fridge, put the milk in the fridge, don't let it expire. But the milk I had was freaking chunky. Milk isn't supposed to be chunky. You're not supposed to be feeding thousands of children chunky, curdled milk.
Mm-hmm. Also, the eggs are gray. I don't want to eat gray eggs.
It's gross. And, remember that time they had the popcorn chicken pizza where they literally just put, last week's leftover popcorn chicken on the pizza? That was so bad.
But I don't think it's really the lunch lady's fault. I think it's mostly just the school not paying for good food. Because, and then, but, they don't really do anything. They kind of get the food, warm it up, and then like give it to us.
Yeah, no, definitely the school system is very dumb. Like, I once saw a statistic that was like, we spend more on feeding prisoners and taking care of prisoners than school and school food, which is very dumb.
That is like that's like acting like we did something worse than fucking murderers. Like, why are we treated worse than murderers?
Like, it's dumb. And also, like, we didn't do anything. Also, love how fries and pizza count as vegetables. So does
Yeah.
marinara sauce. All I wanted was marinara sauce with my Bosco sticks, and they were like, "Ooh, you eat vegetables."
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I know for sure there was the Michelle Obama thing where like kids had to have a vegetable with theirs, so like they would basically like cut shortcuts for you, or like you just. But like now that Obama isn't president anymore, I don't know why they're still doing that. I think it's maybe still a requirement that there's supposed to be vegetables by our principal, but I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't either, but like, pizza is not a vegetable. Like, I'm not gonna be here like being like, "Ooh, vegetables." Like, vegetables are like great, but like, pizza is not a vegetable. Fries are not a vegetable.
Yeah. Well, like I feel like that again, they just kind of want to cut corners because they know kids don't really want to eat vegetables, so they're like saying things are vegetables when they're not really because like this it shouldn't be a rule to begin with, but it is.
Yeah, it really shouldn't. Like, hello, we are capable 13 and 14-year-olds. We should be able to choose what we eat and not literally something that smells like burning rubber.
Hmm. Also, the education system is like sincerely like flawed. Like, why do we need 3 years of language just to get into college? Especially with a college that doesn't even focus on language.
Like, oh my god, you know the show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I
Hmm.
think it's really not showing how dumb adults can be. It's showing how much useless crap we teach our fifth graders.
Exactly.
Like, why do I need to know the postal abbreviation of Texas and the capital of frickin' North Carolina?
Why do I need to know who the second president was? Like, why?
Like, there's something called Google. I don't need to spend frickin' 13 years of my life or more sitting at a desk when I should be doing something.
Yes, exactly. Like, why do I need to memorize the entire periodic table? Like, I guess some people do use that, but then how about you just single out those people and let them learn that instead of forcing everyone to learn it and then forget it all over again?
Exactly. Like, Also, why do I need to know addition when there's something called the frickin' calculator?
Exactly. Like, why are they basic, like, in math tests, they're taking away your calculators and saying, solve it yourself, when literally we have calculators in our fucking
Oh my god,
pockets.
no. Every single elementary school teacher being like, you need to know this because you won't always have your calculator.
We
Hello?
have a
Something
calculator in
called
our pockets.
cellular device that has a calculator, a Google machine, and literally everything.
Yeah,
Hello?
and then even if you don't have your phone in the workplace, you'll most likely have a computer and you can just do that.
Okay, who's not going to have their phone in the workplace? Literally no
I'm
one.
just saying if. It's just an if.
Yeah. And also, graphing is so dumb.
When are we gonna ever need to graph something?
Exactly. Like, I once asked my parents for help on my homework, and they're like, ooh, so long ago, I forgot how to do this. And as a naive little kid, I was like, don't you use this in life? And they're like, absolutely not.
Well, Mr. Gowing did say that we would use like parabolas and like statistics or something like that, or economics. I can't remember which one he said. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, he
But
was like, you're going to use this whole financial literacy thing. But like, I'm going to use the knowledge that I gained, sure, but not through lack of sleep and a freaking 5-page essay.
Yes. And also, why are we learning this now? We should be learning this in senior year before we actually have to go out into the world. Why are we learning how to do checks and credit cards in fifth and sixth grade? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and freaking like sex ed, hello, it's all like abstinence based. Like, what about when we want to like go and be humans? Like, they should teach us how to have safe sex, not just be like, ooh, abstinence.
Exactly. Yeah, really true.
Also, can
Also,
we?
like,
Mm,
mm,
yes, love how that was almost perfectly in sync. Wow, what were you going to say?
also, like, why do they? I mean, I don't know about other classes, but in my class, they didn't separate the boys and the girls when we're supposed to be learning about puberty, which is like that's like the number one rule is that like if they learn different things, why do the boys need to know this, and why do the girls need to know about how their testicles work? Like, what the fuck? Why?
Oh my god, no, we got separated in my elementary school, but freaking the girls had to sit through, like, it wasn't even informative. It was my fifth grade teacher dyeing some water red and pouring it over a bunch of pads and tampons. And the boys talked about freaking don't pull girls' hair and no fighting each other at recess. Like, what the heck?
That's so fucking. It's like so dumb.
Like, the
Um,
intention is good, but like, come on, actually do something, school.
yeah.
And so, like,
I mean, I
everyone
guess
out there
it's
that's like,
like
yeah, school is a privilege. Yes, I am very privileged to be sitting still at a desk 7 hours a day.
doing absolutely nothing except projects that I will not ever use.
Oh my god, no, definitely. Like, why do I need to learn how to write a mystery novel when I'm never going to do that again?
Well, I think our class was basically just used to waste our time because we were too smart. So they basically just said, "Oh, okay, we put you in advanced class where you do absolutely nothing important. Go ahead, go ahead."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, like the
Also,
other
yes.
people in normal advanced, they were doing stuff that actually prepared them for high school, like reading books and then writing essays about it. We did one of those, and it had to be 7 paragraphs.
Yeah, and the stupid book Refugee, like hello, is that even qualified as a book? That sounds like something I freaking wrote.
And that's saying a lot.
Yeah, cuz I'm not even a good writer. And I just realized that my volume was weird, so you're probably going to be really quiet in this, but that's okay. We can edit this. Love being super
Yes,
techie. Yes.
yes. I mean, this is our first podcast ever, so yes. But and then also like the grade checking system, fucking ridiculous. Like we used to be able to check all of our assignments and what grades we got on them, but then now they basically made it so we can't look at any assignments and it's just like overall grades. And
Oh
I
my
want to
god,
know
no.
specific. I
This
want to
is
know
what I
specifics.
heard their logic was. At the end of the school year, everyone wants to check their grades, and sometimes the system gets overloaded, so people can't check their grades. The solution? Make it so no one can ever check their grades. Yes, love that. I learned so much from not being able to see what I got on stuff before I see that Miss Millage failed me in health.
Exactly. Like honestly, why? But then also, like the last week of school can't see your grades at all whatsoever, nothing. But then also, you can't see individual assignments anymore at all because they're just like, how dare you look at your individual assignments?
No,
We're
it's
too
not
good for
that.
that.
It's more like, ugh, too much work. I hate the children of America that are going to be the future. Hello.
Exactly. And then also, freaking taking forever to give freshmen their schedules. Like, why?
You've had since freaking January. You know how I think school counselors and administrators get hired? They're the people that are too dumb to do other stuff and that don't get any work done.
Mm-hmm. Same. It's pretty much the same with the teachers, except in college. College, finally, we get good teachers that are actually know what they're talking about.
I know, right? And like in high school, there are like some teachers that are like retired rocket scientist. Like that was one of my brother's physics teachers. But also there's Miss Mert who has to Google the questions like to get the answers, which is like dumb.
Mhm.
Like, hello, you could have just told me I am stupid. I don't know. So Google it. I am not qualified to be a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, she's only a teacher because she failed at her other job that she wanted, and she also failed at being a teacher.
Also, love when on the first day of school, especially like middle school and elementary school teachers, like trying to brag about like all the stuff they did and like what they did in college. I just really want to say when they say that, like, so you became a teacher? A freaking teacher? All of
Mhm.
this and you became a teacher?
Yes,
So
like you
dumb.
traveled the world and now you're a fucking math teacher. Like, also, why do we need to know like this stuff about you? Like, literally, why do I get quizzed on freaking facts about my math teacher for like literally no reason? He's basically just like, oh, okay, we're gonna give you a quiz. I'm gonna put some random answers in there, like how California is a country. Um,
Oh my
good
god, no,
luck.
some teachers are so stupid. I had a teacher who called Puerto Rico a state, which it isn't, a country, which it isn't, and a territory, which it is, all in the same class period. Like, come on, even I know that Puerto Rico is not a state or a country. And it's not both either. Mm.
Definitely not. Wow. Like honestly, why are they hiring fucking idiots to teach the youths? Like especially the prodigies. Like the smart ones usually are like kind of just like not given the opportunities they need because they're taught by dumb teachers and surrounded by dumb classmates.
Oh my god, yes. Like, I don't want to have an intimate relationship with my teacher. I want you to teach me stuff that I'm going to need later in life, useful stuff, and I want to know stuff, and I want to come out of this with a bigger brain and more stuff inside my brain, not an awkwardly intimate relationship with my teacher who is like 8 times my age.
Exactly, like that's it's just weird. Like especially Mr. Dowling this year, he's like, I had a dream about Maribel, and I'm like, the fuck? You had a dream about one of your students, and you told us? Are you sure you're not trying to get yourself arrested? You sure?
Oh my god, no. Like, I was on one of the family feuds that Mr. Gowing made, and he was like, Vivian went to this college, and I was like, great, I don't really care. And he was like, I thought you would, because you kind of know Vivian, you've seen her twice. And I was like, sure, yes, I care very much about this person that you're very obviously trying to, like, sexually harass.
Yes. Let's also talk about Miss Mertz taking forever to grade for a second.
Oh my
Literally,
god, no,
it took her
by
like
the time she puts in the grade, you forget what the test was freaking about. Like, how is that quality learning? Hello?
exactly. Like I'd like to know my grade before I forget what the fucking test was about. Come on. And let's also talk about Ms. Millage taking a full like 3 months to get her celebrity deck dinner projects, and then we never actually got to see the fucking grades.
Oh my god, no. I emailed Miss Millich and she's like, sorry, my grade calculations are crazy. She saved like all the grade putting in to like the last day of school, and all she has to do is like, did you do your fitness log? Did you do Everfi? That's literally it. And Everfi grades it for you. Also love that for
Mm-hmm.
teachers, it's an excuse that we're like, I was grading stuff for another class, so I haven't graded stuff for you in like 5 months. But for
Well,
students, I was
yes.
doing work for another class is not an excuse.
Mm-hmm. Like we are overloaded with so much work, and the teachers have the audacity to complain, "Oh, it's grading another class." It doesn't really take that much time, especially like with quizzes. Just like check if they got the fucking right answer, but then with that writing prompt, just read it and say, "Oh wow, you're fucking stupid. Oh wow, you got it right." Okay, like it doesn't sound hard.
I swear, some teachers like take forever to like not grade. Like Miss Majetic doesn't even grade. She's like, I like you, give you a 4. I like you, but you're kind of annoying sometimes. 3.75. Also, what the heck is a 3.75? Like, what the heck?
I honestly don't know. But um I feel like Mrs. Janik was probably the best of our teachers.
And
She
that's
was
saying
nice.
something because she did not grade.
Well, the fourth quarter she didn't grade. The rest of the time I feel like she did.
Yes,
Um,
definitely she was one of the better teachers.
Definitely. It's just like obviously she wasn't prepared for a fucking pandemic.
Also, her and mice, hello? Like, it's a freaking mouse.
Yeah.
It's like this big. Like, no!
I mean, you can't really make fun of people for being scared, though. Like, they can be scared. Like, I'm scared of some fucking unrealistic things like
I
spiders.
know, but you're a
It's
teacher.
stupid.
You can't just run out of your classroom because there's a mouse and like scream and disrupt every other class when like every student working in the pod is like, shh, whispers only. You might disrupt the other classes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand that. She definitely shouldn't have gone screaming out of her classroom, but, like, I feel like you can't really fault her for being scared.
Yeah, but like, just like sit on your desk or something, you know?
Mhm. Yeah. Like, I literally had a mouse, like, directly under me. Like, it was right next to me, and I just stayed put. And then other people fucking straight up screamed. I'm like, why are you scared of this little mouse? It can't do anything to you. But then also, I'm over here being scared of spiders. It's like, why am I scared of this little spider? It can't do anything to me. It's just like, I can't fault people for being scared because I know I'm scared of dumb things.
Yeah, but like, I don't run screaming away from stuff.
I
Mm.
don't either. I kind of just stay put and like shake.
Also,
I
love
don't.
when teachers share their personal life and pictures of their dog and their children, and you're just like, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like, I was taking a
exactly.
test once in Mr. Gowing's class, and like, he was eating an apple so noisily, like, I swear it could be heard from outside. And then I was about to say something, and he was like, if you don't like the sound, then don't listen, which is so dumb.
That's you can't just like turn off your ears, bruh.
Like, I have
If I could
selective
turn off
hearing, but not that selective.
yeah, like I can't just fucking turn off my ears. They work either way. It's not like my hammer is gonna stop hammering. Come on, my eardrum isn't gonna stop drumming.
Wow.
Fucking, uh, I forgot what the inner part is called that actually hears.
Oh, the cochlea, the spinny thing that looks like a
Yes,
shell.
that. I
That
can't
thing.
turn my cochlea off. No,
Also,
like
love how
probably.
effective school is. That we spent like years upon years learning the parts of the ear, and I literally still don't know them.
Literally, Miss Mertz, she like gave select people like an assignment for the ear, like only like certain people, and I was one of those people. And she's like, if you have this assignment, you should turn it in. And like, why are you giving me extra fucking work about the ear? And it's like not related to anything we're learning at all whatsoever.
I know, right? And like for the stupid independent study, like I know I should be grateful she let us do independent study, but like freaking, she was like, make a project that's artsy that demonstrates this topic. Like I don't want to do that. That wasn't the freaking point. I want to learn
Mhm.
stuff. I don't want to draw with crayons. Like that was literally what I did for one of my independent studies. I colored a bit of canvas with Katie's markers, and then I wrote colors, like the name of colors, like pink and purple all over it. Guess what? That got a 4. Wow.
Like honestly, there's just some ridiculous things teachers have students do. It's so dumb.
And also, let's talk about eating, because we get like freaking 25 minutes to eat, but every teacher's like, you are not dismissed until I say so. Half of lunch is over. You are dismissed. Oh my god.
Exactly.
And then, like, the teachers who say through a mouthful of food, no eating in class.
Yeah, like Miss Mertz and Mr. Gowing. Miss Mertz literally eats in front of us, and she's like, "Oh, I'm an adult," and we're like, "Victor, we're about to be fucking adults. We can eat too. We're humans. We've got the right to eat. You can't stop us."
Yes, definitely. And also,
But like,
like,
mhm. Honestly, I'm almost at a point where even if teachers say don't eat, I should just eat because like, what are they gonna do? They can't fucking take away my food because that is not legal.
I swear, no, school is just you being like, I'm here, take away my rights.
Exactly. Like we have planned bathroom times, and then like freaking the Wi-Fi is a potato.
Oh my god, no, planned bathroom times? Like, if I need to pee, I will pee.
Like
Hello?
yes, like do you want to know what happened last year? They had an actual bathroom plan where if you went to the bathroom, you'd have to spend 5 minutes of lunch. It's like, bro, I can't stop myself from fucking bleeding out of. I can't stop myself from bleeding, and then I'm not gonna fucking stop myself from eating because I literally can't control it.
Exactly. And also sleeping, they're like, okay, school starts at the unreasonable time of 7:30, which isn't actually that bad when you think about it. But then they're like, ooh, look at this shitty traffic system. You have to get here by 6 in order to not get here at 8. And then they're like, ooh, now I expect your brains to fully function 7 hours without food or anything, and then go home, do another like 80 hours of homework. Now we expect you to do fun things and exercise and go outside and play and be kids and sleep. Come
Yes.
on!
Like it's just not okay. Like there are some kids that have there actually are most kids have extracurriculars, and they have that like till like an hour, maybe 2 hours after school ends, and then they have like fucking 3 hours of homework, so they only get like only get like 5 hours of sleep because then they have to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get to school.
Oh my god, and all the teachers be like, didn't you eat breakfast? No, because I want to sleep more than 3 hours. Thank you very much. And
Exactly.
also, it's just. And can we talk string bags? Like, I think there should be a size limitation, not on how much it hurts your shoulders. Like, I had a string bag and I had all of my stuff in it, nothing extra. Heck, I carried my water bottle and my lunchbox in my hand. And I came home and my shoulders were like on the verge of bleeding. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like they literally banned backpacks because they're a fire hazard. Come on, if you see a backpack laying on the ground, you're not gonna trip over. You're gonna step over it.
And also, like, it should be size and not the stringiness of it. Because, like, the backpack I was using was smaller than the string bag that I transitioned to using. And tell me that tripping over a big fat strap that you can see super easily is more dangerous than tripping over this little string that you don't even see. Like, what the heck? What is the logic?
Exactly. Like I don't understand why they do this to poor kids. Like we're poor innocent kids, and you have to fucking torture us like this. Come on.
I know, and all of the teachers be like, we need backpacks to carry the one item that we can't keep in our classroom, our computer. Well, we have to carry like 80 million notebooks and like everything around with us, and they're all like, yo, use a string bag that makes your shoulders bleed. Love that.
Mm-hmm. Is it also like the teachers like make it their mission to form a personal relationship with you, and it's just like, can I please just like read my book that was fucking assigned to me on my own, and then not have you call me? Most likely to be studying at a library because I was forced to read this book for a grade. Like, please.
I know, right? And like most likely to win a Pulitzer, like I swear this was their thought process. Annie, she has a little bit of brain in her head. Hmm, what kind of stupid award can we give her that no one will know what it is so no one thinks we're stupid? How about a Pulitzer? Because no one can pronounce that, even though she never writes unless it's a freaking assignment. And like, I've never gotten a 4 on a writing assignment. Mm.
Yes. Like, do you want to hear their thought process for me? It's just like, we don't have anything left for Ariel. Yeah. Oh wait, she reads books to stay sane during school because there's nothing else to do because she literally is dying of sleep deprivation and hasn't eaten all day. Oh, most likely to be found studying in a library, even though she doesn't study once, but she still aces the tests because we make them too easy.
Wow, bravo, bravo. And also, like, most likely to win a Nobel Prize in leadership. Like, hello, those don't exist. Stop pretending to be creative and just admit that you're stupid.
Exactly. I mean, like, it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, stop trying to have a fucking relationship with your fucking students. Like, no.
Like, you're my teacher, not my second mother. Now stop acting like it.
Exactly. Like, I don't talk, especially the counselors. I hate the counselors so much. They literally act like they're so much better than you, but they don't have, there's no requirements to be like a school counselor, like, at all. And then also, like, they're so dumb. They're so dumb, and then they can't handle your problems at all. So they're just like, oh, we're just gonna make it worse.
Oh
Like,
my
especially
god,
like,
no. Miss Key, when I asked to be like taking like more advanced math or like more advanced science, she's like, "What's the rush?" And I literally was going to be like, "I know the content. I don't want to waste like an hour every day repeating the content. Is that a problem?" Well,
like,
apparently it is.
like I said, they really don't care about the students' academics, like, at all.
Oh my god, no. I swear.
And then, like, the gifted and talented students, they basically just come up with, oh, ALP to waste their fucking time because they don't want to actually come up with actual lessons for them.
I know, like we should be doing like hands-on learning and like stuff like that. Like instead of writing stupid goals about I want to improve 15 points on my iReady, we should be like, "Ooh, look at me. I can dissect a pig. This is actually cool." Not, "Ooh, let's write some stupid goals that waste time."
They also don't have an advanced science program. I mean, except for the, independent study, but she literally only gave the independent study to students she liked instead of students who actually needed it.
Well, some of the students she like actually needed it, like me and Katie and Cindy.
Yeah, but some students got 18% and still did the independent study.
Yeah, and I think it was just overall like dumb. Like I passed their freaking test and they didn't even talk to the science dude to see if I could take something. At the high school, they were like, "Oop, we're just going to conveniently forget about it." Like in 6th grade, I took a math placement test 3 times because the first time they freaking lost the result or forgot about it or pretended it didn't exist. The second time they were like, "Oop, I'm going to pretend you're wrong when you're not." And the third time they were like, "Fine, stop trying so hard to be smart."
Yes, exactly. Like, this is just, I hate it. I hate it. But also with independent study, she even if you guys didn't do enough on the test, like she always said, 90% or above. Even if you didn't get 90% or above, you still got given the independent study.
Yeah. But also, like, I think it's dumb how we still have to test when we freaking passed the first test they gave us. Why do we have to pass your next test that isn't even on the content of the unit? Because, like, on the weather unit, where it was, like, all about cold fronts, it was all like, "Ooh, what is the average mile per hour of tornadoes?" I don't know, and I don't care.
Like, how is that useful to me at all whatsoever?
Like, it should be like, if you see a tornado, what are you going to do? I am going to freaking run into a basement and put my hands over my head and neck so I can be alive, not, "Ooh, let's see what the average mile per hour is," or, "Ooh, this is a cold front. Very interesting and useful."
Like, exactly. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
Okay. Also, we when they had like the library, they asked questions and then people write on the board. Some person wrote like a whole ass essay, but with like many grammatical errors about how the school education system fucking sucks.
Yes. I mean, like, it freaking sucks. Like, I can't blame them. It's like some people are like, you can't, like, I don't know, like, you can't write a good essay. That's your own fault. And I'm like, no, that's your fault because you're the teacher. You're supposed to teach me how to write a freaking essay, not expect me to be born knowing how to write an essay.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, the teachers it's not their fault that they have like to teach us fucking stupid ass grammar because of some guy saying, "Oh yeah, you need to follow all these stupid rules just to be grammatically correct," even though you'll still get your point across with just periods.
I know, right? We have hit the 35-minute mark. Aren't you proud? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, listeners. Please subscribe to our channel and like this video.
Yes. Should we end it or do we have more to talk about? I don't know. Do we?
Let's end it. Yes. Thanks for
Okay.
listening to Two Stupid Girls. Yes.
I'm Ariel.
And I'm Annie.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we're not in sync and we're singing. Thank you, subscribe, bye, I'm leaving.